Okay, so I am going to attempt to do another process video. I want to scrapbook these pictures from Disneyland, sorry, in California. I took my son several years ago. And I'm going to use the papers that I just got from Two Piece, my Mind's Eye collectible papers. And I've added in a couple of sheets of this really dark purple. There's purple in both of these pictures, but mainly in this one. And the chair, I don't know if you can tell because of the light, but see how there's teal and purple? I picked out a couple of pretty purples, which are these two, but I'm not sure that they match. And this one does match the polka dots, so I've got this one out as well. And I'll probably map my photos in that. So I'm going to go ahead and put you on fast forward and get started. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the voiceover for this video, and it's been a while since I taped it, so hopefully I'll remember what I was doing and when. So I was matting those two photos on a piece of that dark purple cardstock, which matches with the polka dot paper that I'm cutting now. And then I just cut two border strips to go on the top and bottom, and this is not at all how this layout's going to turn out. It started out this way, but then the way it ends up is completely different. So I'm just playing around with some of the die cuts. I'm trying to figure out which ones will work and where. And I'm cutting up some of these little cards that come on the back of one of the cardstock pages because they're so cute, and there's a couple that I really want to use. So I'm just kind of fiddling around and testing things out to see what I want to do. And the number 3 is just because there were 3 of us, my kids and myself. And this picture was taken at the Rainforest Cafe in Disneyland in California. And this was back in 2011 because this happened right after 9/11. We had already had our trip planned and decided to go ahead and go after 9/11 happened. And those are some L Studio tags and banners on the right hand side. And now I'm just cutting out a sticker from the sticker sheet to see if it will look okay on the page. And I'm going through my sticker box. That's where I keep my border stickers and my label stickers and words and enamel dots and things like that. And I don't have a whole lot of border stickers. I just realized that the other day that I really need to get more. But now I'm looking through the little label stickers. There's not a whole lot to say during this part because I'm just kind of going through stuff and trying to decide what I want to use and what matches and what doesn't. And because I trash it all and start kind of almost over, everything is kind of a moot point. But I wanted to go ahead and show this part to you so that you can see the process, and you know, like when I change my mind about something or when something just doesn't work out. So now you see I cut the 2 pictures in half because it just wasn't working for me. And I don't even think I keep those borders on there at the top and bottom. Well, maybe I do. So now I'm looking for a pen, and I'm changing that sticker that says something about, yeah, it says My Handsome Boy. I just added an S on the end of it so that it would say My Handsome Boys. And I've decided I want to use that that little card that says The Best Day Ever. So I'm just trimming it up a little bit, and then I'm going to mat it on that dark purple cardstock again, and then cut that out. And then I'm going to make kind of like a block. The page ends up having like a block look when I'm finished with it. I don't know if that's what you technically would call it, but that's what I call it. I think I'm looking for something to journal on. Oh no, okay. So I figured I would put one of those Polaroid, those little Polaroid die cuts on top of the picture, but it didn't look good in white, so I just took my VersaFine, or Versamark, it's Versamark, no, VersaFine. Yeah, VersaFine ink in Imperial Purple, and pressed it onto the die cut and turned it the dark purple color that matches the layout. And I heat set it with my heat tool just to make sure that it was completely dry and I didn't get ink everywhere, because I'm kind of famous for doing that. When I play with ink, it gets everywhere. So now I'm just adhering the borders, and I'm using Tombow Mono multi-glue for the little tiny strips. So the page is kind of starting to come together now, and I have an idea of what I want it to look like now when I'm finished. And I just kind of eyeball everything. I don't really measure normally. I had a really hard time getting this sticker centered on this little die cut. It took me a few minutes to get it on there. I don't know why, but I'm not real good at centering things. Everything always ends up to the left a little bit when I try to center things. Everything it will look centered, but then when I use a centering ruler to look at it, it's always too far off to the left. So now I'm putting some pop dots on the Polaroid frame so that it'll stand out a little bit, and they were too thick, so I'm just cutting them down so that you can't see them once I place it down. And I kind of wish I had cut it down a little bit, because the bottom part of that die cut is a little bit too long. But I went back and tried later, but I had the pop dots too far down, so I couldn't cut it. So I finally figured out where to put that number 3. And that little sticker, I think it says memories recorded or something like that. So now I'm looking through the L Studio and all my stickers and just trying to find some that are cute and match the layout. And I like this little sticker, the pink sticker, pink circle sticker that said "too cute." And I'm just looking for anything that matches right now. This little container I got from Big Lots for like $1.50 or something, and it holds my die cuts and journaling tags and, you know, little snap books and stuff like that. It's not a great solution because it's too heavy, but you know, it works, so that's what I'm doing for now. It's just a temporary idea. So I wanted to use some washi tape, but it just didn't look right, so I nixed that idea. And I think I'm cutting down some of those labels right now. So that one says wonderful, and that one says enjoying life. And that's the one I want to use that journaling tag right there to do my journaling on. And I think I'm going to mat it, and then I'm going to end up cutting it down because it's a little bit too long for the page because of that Polaroid die cut. And then I'm just rounding the corners. But I'm going to cut it down even more, I think. So those are some star stickers from the sticker page. Or from a sticker page. I'm not sure which one it came from. And I'm pop dotting almost all of the little stickers up just so that they'll have more dimension. I used a lot of pop dots on this layout. I'm putting another star down. That one's in green. Just trying to put all of the same colors in each corner that I have embellishments. And that sticker says this was the best adventure, or this was the best adventure, and I thought that was perfect because we had a really good time on this trip. My kids were at the age where, you know, the perfect age to go to Disney. And there you see I did cut down the journaling tag. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down. I didn't do my journaling until after I finished filming the video, but I added journaling and then I added some enamel dots. Oh, you're going to see me add the enamel dots. I added something else afterwards, and you'll see that in the picture at the end. I'm addicted to these little enamel dots. They're really fun to use and they just add a perfect little touch. So that's the layout, and now I'm just showing you in real time a close-up of it. It's a simple layout, but I really like how it turned out. Thanks for watching, guys.